Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I've had the chance to do a wonderful interview with Bill. Hello, Bill. Give us a wave. Hello. And Michael Chu, obviously, from the Overwatch team. Now, so we had the announcement of the new hero. Now, I haven't had a chance to play the hero just yet. But I know. I've been busy with the World Cup stuff. Yeah, I mean, that win against the USA.
I can't do 2018 World Cups.
Yeah.
No more.
It's not been going well for you?
No. First soccer, now this.
Well, actually, we got to the semi-final. England did in the World Cup, so history's repeating itself.
I can see you guys going all the way.
Well, you never know. Anyway, so new hero. Ashe, not what I expected. I think, where did the idea for the sort of almost like a pet class hero come from? It's not a pet, is it? The ultimate. It just sort of, from what I've seen, it rushes forward, knocks people up, and then it sort of acts like almost like a tourbillon turret, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you know the idea.
Yeah, you tell us, where did this come from? Where did it come from?
So originally, it came from working on the reunion short, which is the McCree animated short that we debuted today.
Yeah.
And as part of that, we were looking into the Deadlock game because we wanted to build it out more so that it was part of McCree's backstory. And when the story and franchise development guys were doing concept arts and stuff, there was a whole lineup of characters. There was Bob, there was Ashe. They didn't have names yet, right?
Bob looks like a British bodybuilder from like
really
the 19th
really
century.
Does.
Yeah.
Does,
He's like the British guy you'd see in a saloon, like in the Wild West.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very weird.
Some squad goals.
But her character was really striking, and it kept coming to the forefront. And I think once the rest of the team saw her, they're really attracted to the design and wanted to come up with a hero for that. And then I think that from a story perspective is one of the big inspirations. And then the other one I'd say is that they really wanted to do a hero that was weapon focused. Yeah. So something more like a McCree or like a Pharah, where the abilities are all really synergizing with, but focusing it on the weapon.
She can, I think I caught this on the trailer, but she can like partially reload. She doesn't reload the entire clip, she's reload, and then so that adds a sort of another element to like the resource management of the ammo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, she does look cool, and the movement ability with the double-barreled shotgun. Yeah, the coach gun. That's ridiculous. So
yeah, one thing we talked about a little bit earlier was, is she just exactly like McCree? And for so many reasons, she's not. But you talk about mobility as one key reason.
Yeah,
she has the role, but that's not really sort of great positional mobility.
Yeah,
whereas Ashe can use that to her advantage hugely, which is amazing.
So do you think Ashe replaces McCree?
No, I don't think so. No.
But I think I made a joke in Junkenstein, where they're teasing McCree. He's like, he's like, Tracer's like, you little winded, not Tracer, but her character in that story. I'm like, you little winded, and he's like, I don't actually move around so much.
He got to buff his roll, right. double the distance. I don't know.
I think Ashe can go mid range to long range more, and McCree for me is more mid range to short range feel. So it just depends what you need. So
let's go back to where the hero came from. So have you So from what I could see from her, like the addition of Bob, like was that always part of the hero's design, or like could you discuss maybe earlier ultimates? Did they even include Bob? Like where was the sort of, how did you get to the finished product?
I think the fantasy, because the way that the hero came about was so much inspired by the movie, where you guys Bob, do something, right? So I think that the idea really mostly had Bob in it, but the thing about Bob is that he posed a pretty big technical challenge. So I do think that Jeff might have had like a back-pocketed idea, but I don't remember playing with it very much because I think we wanted everyone to try and make Bob happen.
Yeah. He was. We mentioned Diva's usually the most complicated.
Oh yes, yeah.
And now maybe it's going to end up being.
I think so.
Ashe and Bob.
I think so. Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see some interesting bugs with Bob trapped outside of the map?
I hope not.
We are.
Probably. Yeah. It always surprises me how much people find in such a short period of time.
It's
with
true.
A hero.
Yeah. Well, I guess once you release it to PTR, like within minutes, you get more. Like, I guess you get more feedback, but the quality might be not as great as internal testing. But they find things that maybe you can't.
I think it can be challenging on the design side because while people go to PTR, it's not as big as live.
Yeah.
But on the engineering side, PTR is hugely valuable and we'll find not only weird gameplay, but just tech implementations, bugs that, like a crash or
Bob
something
gets
that we need
to
to
a
fix.
unintended location.
Yeah. All right, so Athena. So I thought this was Athena at the end of the clip. It bears a striking resemblance to some early concept art, I remember. I may have made some wild speculation video on this. It's like, could this be a hero? And it looks familiar.
I think, so I'm not sure, but I believe it's because there's a concept art from one of the earlier cinematics. I can't remember which one, where there's a similar looking thing, and I think there's a symbol that looks like the Athena symbol. So I think that's where that comes from. I'm not entirely sure, but no, it's not Athena. It is a separate character.
So,
Echo.
like, yes, Echo. Well, where did the idea come from to introduce so many new characters in one cinematic? Because, like, as we're watching this live, it's like I'm tweeting. I'm like, oh my god, it's Athena the hero. Then it's like, it's Echo. I'm like, what? But is it Ashe? What's Bob doing? Like, there's a lot of focus on these different characters, and it was like, I guess, like juxtaposition. We're jumping around like, which one is it going to be? So this is the first time you guys have done this, I believe, where you've introduced that much stuff in one cinematic. Are we going to see more of that in the future, or are we going to see, like, it looks to me like you've invested a lot into Echo, so we're probably going to see Echo, maybe.
You already did.
Yeah, you already
well, you know what I mean.
You've seen her on the map for all these years. It's really interesting because, when we're making all this stuff, we seed a lot of potential stories. And, we made Route 66, I don't know how many years ago originally, right?
Yeah.
But we always knew that inside that box was this robot. Like, we knew that for years.
But we thought it was a bomb. We thought it was like a big bomb.
Yeah. Well, we probably, this may not be true, but knowing us, I'm sure there's some discussion where it's like, hey, if you kind of make it look like a bomb, but also look like a bomb, maybe people think, because sometimes we do that. But no, so we always knew that there was this robot inside the payload, and it's a story we put there, and we're not sure when we're going to get to it. Hopefully sooner than later. In this case, a bit later. Yeah. But then when we started talking about animated short for McCree, then we're like, we can tell the story. Yeah. There was the train. People, they blew up the train. Yeah. There's a thing inside the box. Deadlock Gang's over there, and so then we get to finally pull those threads that we.
The oil from Bob's head in the cinematic was great.
Such a cute attention.
Yeah, that is great. That was so good.
That one's hilarious because no one commented about it, and then eventually, probably like a producer or someone. I feel bad. I feel like I just disparaged producers, but someone said, like, hey, are you sure we're okay with him sweating oil? And everyone's like, yes. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just
it was great.
Yeah,
it was great.
Absolutely.
I think in this particular cinematic, we revealed a lot that was in your face, but we do it more subtly other times. Like you look at Moira was teased early on, but
it was the comic.
Yep. But
yes.
in the background,
that one. Yeah.
So I think we were a bit more obvious and blatant this time, but I don't know that it's uncharacteristic for us. It's just a bit more forward.
Yeah, and it was a fun way to kind of push things a little bit forward.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it did feel like a different animated short. Like I said, it felt like it was following a different format, which was cool. It's nice to see things change up. It's good.
I mean, that's the joy of being a little bit further along in the process. Is it doesn't have to be just like it was year 1 or 2 all the time.
Well, yeah, you evolve, right?
Yeah.
That's good. So I can't really ask many questions about the hero herself because I haven't really played her, which is unfortunate.
Do you think you'll play her? It seems to.
Yeah. I think like heroes with movement abilities, hit scan heroes as well. I don't want to say high skill heroes, but heroes that are kind of evolving to play. I like to see more of those. Like especially when the skill ceiling is really up. That to me is like a really good. Like I can see her being used in Overwatch League, for example. Whereas heroes like Symmetra and Torb, maybe not so much.
More nuanced heroes, sure.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like what is it for you guys? This is a good question. What is it for you guys? Like when you get to finally announce all of the stuff that you've been planning for so long? Because I know you guys planned for a very long time for BlizzCon. So like, is there like a good release? Like finally we've sort of got it out there,
I love it because I think it's not only fun to talk about here, but it drives a lot of interesting conversations at the office. Like in preparation for coming here, I was talking with a few sound designers, and one of them was going through sort of the backstory and prep and inspiration for Ashe and her privileged upbringing in Butler. When you call Bob in, there's like a little bit of a ringing bell noise. I think is a kind of like audio cue for it.
Yeah.
And so one of the sound designers was at I think it was a bell shop in Disneyland, and was like they were ringing bells, and it took them a long time to find the perfect sound.
Bell, yeah.
So they eventually had employees chasing them around, like ringing bells at them to see if they liked that particular one. And so I think we get this really great feeling and lead up, and it's creative and it's exciting. We get to talk about those things, and then come to like BlizzCon and share those with players, and that feels awesome.
Yeah, it's
like
so much. It's so much more fun to be able to talk about things than
Yeah.
not be able to talk about them. Because I think the team and everyone, we're just such big fans.
Yeah.
And we love the stuff, the content that we're making, and we all believe in it. And so we'll be able to share it and talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that kind of does it, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been great talking to you guys.
Yeah.
So we were joined by Michael Chu and Bill from the Overwatch team.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
you.
We'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo. You got to say toodaloo.
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 I don't say it right. I need to
It was a good try.